spend like half an hour thinking about it. You'll be like, oh shit, maybe it is wheels. Oh shit, maybe it is doors because I'm just remembering another thing that has doors. Oh my god, what if it? No, it's wheels because there's like conveyor belts and stuff. And then you keep going back and forth. And most people, I feel like, land on wheels.
Yep.
I feel like what's being forgotten here.
Here we go. Here's some dumbass argument. Here we go.
Because I remember one point I just went like, ha! Don't want to see us in the nude? Hold on a second. How could you? How could you even say that? The object is neither the object of objecthood nor the art object. And my eyes set on it the whole time. You're like Facebook, Metaverse, VR, indoors, SpongeBob.
Triangle. And the triangle's a nice
Official rule.
always have a hee-hee time. Rule number 1, we're chalking it up on the board.
Use chapstick so you put it on first.
Okay, is that a test?
Allegedly, guys put it on weird. That's what I heard.
Okay, show me.
I mean, I just did it, so I don't want to oversaturate
How do you put it
my
on?
lips
Just
now.
give me a display of how
like
you
a
do it.
fake.
Yeah, just pretend you have a chapstick.
I go.
Do you actually do it that way?
No, I go. I don't know. I don't know. I do. I just. Fuck me. Now I gotta do.
I feel like I'm pretty lazy with it. I'm just like,
I do one of these.
you know, smooch it all around.
One of these.
That can't be weird, right? That's
Apparently,
normal.
we focus too much. That's what I've heard.
focused.
Do you want me to get the lip balm and you can try
Yeah, word. I want to use mine. You weirdo.
We got a huge lip balm. That'll
What?
do. Welcome back to the Cove, everyone. This is an internet show. We're starting with some chapstick today, I guess.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing today? Everyone being
Everyone
you. 'Cause
just
Veronica
being
left the
you?
room. Yes.
Because she left. I'm chilling. I'm cozy, having a good time here with people I
Okay,
care
enough
about.
of that. We're doing the chapstick now. Don't worry about it.
That was Kate. That's fine.
I'm kidding. But this is important. This
Okay,
is
let's
important.
see
Okay. Okay, wait, hold on.
Let me see if you do it weird.
I'm
or
trying to
not.
do it like I want to get my natural mind's out.
Okay, well, stop thinking
Hold
about it so
on. Okay,
much.
no,
and
let
just do
me.
it.
I have to
Well,
think
you're
about
thinking
it.
too much.
I have to think about it, or else it's going to be wrong.
Well, stop thinking so much. I'm telling you, just do it. Just stop
walking-
thinking
okay.
and just do it.
I'm
so
walking
you're walking
into the
and your
bathroom.
lips are dry.
I get in the bathroom. My lips are dry.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the chapstick? Oh, there it is. Okay, great.
You do both? You are a psycho. You do it
How is
weird.
that?
That is like such a boy way of doing it. Just like
Just the firm grip.
Yeah, why'd you like? Why is your chapstick the size of a glue stick as well? That's my question.
Spread it all around. Maximize the coverage.
usually I have to tell you when to put the chapstick on too.
That is
It's true.
yes.
Usually
You
I
are
like-
Slander.
She looks after me. Yeah.
Slander.
Makes you put chapstick on tonight.
Craig can't take care of himself.
Yeah,
That's what you just heard here.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Um,
Stop kissing me with your fucking crackly lips.
I have something for you. Someone told me something. This is about last episode. We were talking about running allergies, to which I said not a real thing, which I kind of stand by. But I want to read you something that a friend said to me.
Which friend? Do I know this friend?
Yes, you may know him as Dizzy Innes.
Shout out to Lisa, my favorite character on that podcast, aside from every character that Ben does. I mean, I've told you this to your face. I've told you this to your face that he's my favorite character.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. He's a good character. I can't find what he said. Hold on. This is
I
poorly
was
planned.
aggressive. This is great content, by the way.
This was poorly planned by me.
What are we doing?
Oh, here we go. Also, Anthony's running allergy is called exercise-induced rhinitis. Rhinitis? R-H-I-N-I.
That just means it means irritated nose.
That's me. That's what I have.
Rhinitis.
Fun fact. Happened today.
It'd be fun if it
It's
was like
rhinitis.
yeah, it's rhinitis, but it would be fun if it was like runitis.
It's funnier to say runitis for
Yeah.
sure. It's the inflammation of running.
He's got rhinitis.
Yeah, I do have rhinitis. It's true. Right now, currently have rhinitis.
You got it
Got
again.
rhinitis and rhinitis.
I have both of them. Yep. But no,
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear it. Are you getting better?
I mean, yeah, I'll be fine by Sunday at the latest. You know,
Okay, that's like a long time.
if we're going off last week,
it's Tuesday.
if we're going off last week, that's what happened.
So why do you even run if you take a week to recover from your rhinitis?
Here's the thing: I don't take a week to recover. I take a week to recover, but I continue running while I have rhinitis.
Okay.
So why do I do it?
yeah, why do you do it is the question.
Why not is the real question.
Well, that was extremely self-explanatory answer. The reason not to is because you get rhinitis.
that's
And like we were. That's the very obvious. You shouldn't have asked why not. That doesn't make sense in this situation. You can't just say why not to everything. It's like
why not?
it's like
why
oh,
can't I
doing
say
this
why
thing
not?
really actually hurts, and I think I might die from doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you do it? Why not? Why not, huh?
Here's the thing. You say it like it's a joke, like saying why,
It
you
is a
can't
joke.
say why not to everything, but
Yeah.
you can say why not to everything.
We're both glossy right now.
That's what I was gonna
Your
say.
lips look
This
so
is gonna be the
smooth and
most
glossy.
clear for our audio listeners that they've ever had. We're so lacquered up on our lips. There's no way we're missing a single fuck. I missed already.
There's no way we're missing any of them. There's no way. Okay, well, I like what you brought here.
Bless a stutter for good comedic timing.
Yeah, exactly. It's working in your favor. I want to see what you put here because you. So today we did plan an episode, everyone.
No, we didn't.
Kind of. We have a
Loosely.
lot of topics. Listen, we've been searching for a house. Can we talk about this? We can talk about this, right?
I don't know.
We've been searching for a house. I don't know. And it's been extremely stressful for both Veronica and I, to the point that it's extremely challenging to do basically anything else in our lives.
I'm aware.
Adequately.
I'm aware.
Including this podcast.
Including Be My Friend.
Um,
Can't even do that right.
oh, what am I doing wrong?
Honestly, it's like every time that I want you to text me, you don't.
We text.
No.
Okay.
You exclusively text me when I don't want you to text me.
Which is all day, every day.
Precisely. And when I do want you to text me at night,
never.
when I want a good night text from you.
Oh, you just want the good smooch, and that's usually when we
not as perhaps a virtual smooch via emoji,
Right, I see.
if
Yeah, that's what I
anything.
meant. Of course, a digital
But
smooch. So what I'm
not getting that.
gathering is that
I'm needy.
Well, no, you're the opposite because it's like we text all day, and you just don't want that.
Not at all. I don't want you
because like we literally text all day, and to the point that we're usually like, okay, we've been talking about podcasts and garbage and comedy stuff way too long all
Yes.
day. I'm ignoring this next text no matter what comes my way.
Yep.
Which is what you do to me regularly.
That's what I do to you, 100%.
Yeah.
Because I see your, I see your
actually-
name pop up. I see your name and your little mustachioed emoji pop up on my phone, and I go,
My
I guess I'll
my
respond.
mustachio is still a mustache.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Cooler days. Okay, so what day is it today? You said what day is what day are we celebrating today?
Yeah.
I don't see what it is. You know what it is?
Yeah, there's all these options.
These are all
Those are all the options for today.
Okay, well let's
So-
figure out which one we are
Exactly.
most
It's because,
inclined to.
and I was thinking this because last week obviously was International Women's Day, not to make light of that being a real day, but I was like just thinking today, I was like, I wonder, like I've heard the theory that there's an international whatever day every day, so I just looked it up, and turns out there's like 9 like every day. So
Okay, some of these are actually ridiculous. This one, Ides of March.
I don't know what that means. I know it's a
Beware of
Shakespeare
the
thing.
Ides of March. Why? Well, in 44 BC,
Yep.
Julius Caesar.
Julius.
No,
No, say it right. No,
Julius.
No,
Julius Caesar.
it's not called
Julius-
July. It's not called July.
Who said it's not? Why not?
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche. I can't even argue with
Julius
that.
Caesar was assassinated by his BFF. Is that how the story goes?
I think so.
Hey BFF, how you doing today? Oh, you killed me, Julius Caesar.
Beware the Ides of March.
That's how they
meaning
got
me.
him, hey?
Yeah, I think so. He was like, hey,
Got it.
can't do it on the 14th, can't do it on the 16th. Got to be on the 15th. Julius Death Day.
Got it. Wait, we're
I
getting
don't.
some info on this.
It says stabbed to death in Rome by 60 conspirators led by Marcus Junius Brutus and Gaius Cassius Longinus.
Probably Cassius.
Cassius Longus? I don't know. It doesn't say if they're best friends. It says it was a group of senators.
All his BFFs.
I mean,
You know what they say though, right?
what?
When in Rome.
That was a good one.
I'll wait for
That
the
was-
applause. Thank you. That's a standing O. That
So-
should have been a standing O.
Buzzards Day is the next one. We're
Buzzards
just going to
Day,
move on to the next
which
one.
I'm actually, so far, that one's taking my... It
I
only has
agree.
193 shares, so it's a little bit niche. But I think that's where I'm leaning so far. Buzzards. Buzzards being like
Buzzards
birds of
being
prey,
like birds
right?
of prey. So like
Are
eagles,
scavengers?
hawks.
Oh no, are scavengers and the only ones of their kind that don't kill their prey. So they're
like vultures.
actually like kind of nasty little hawks that go.
Vulture Day.
Yeah,
It's
so they're
International Vulture Day.
Buzzard Day. Yeah, okay. Dumbstruck Day.
My illiterate ass thought that said drumsticks.
Drumstick?
I thought it meant like the ice cream drumstick day.
That would just be ridiculous.
Why would that be
Drumstick Day?
Drumstick
It's Buzzards
Day.
Day. Okay, it's a real holiday.
Oh,
Not-
really? You're gonna sit here and say you don't want a
Drumstick.
delicious ice cream cone today that's just given by our glorious government on National Drumstick Day?
our
You
government
can walk into
actually-
any 7-Eleven and say,
Yeah.
"Give me that motherfucker."
Yeah, God bless Canada, the government that acknowledges Drumstick Day. This one is sort of this, I don't know if this is a special one for you. Everything you think is wrong day. That's sort of just your life every day. So that's not a special one. So far, Buzzards still.
Is the
winning.
title of this episode just Attack Me Day? As I feel it.
Yeah, that's actually the title.
That's the
I
title of
put
the
it.
episode? Super
Extra
clickbaity title.
attacks on Anthony.
Nice.
International Day Against Police Brutality. I feel like
Let's make a joke about that one. You go first.
I don't know if I feel comfortable making jokes about that. I don't know anymore.
I don't like this game
this
anymore.
next fun one.
I don't like this anymore.
It could be either International Day Against Police Brutality or National Pears Haleen Day. What? That's quirky. What?
What's it called? Sorry?
We're celebrating Pears Haleen or something.
I thought it was Buzzards Day. What is
Pears
it now?
Haleen. Pears Haleen? Haleen?
Spoons ready, dessert fanatics. We're treating our palates to Pears Haleen. Is that? Oh, it's a dish.
It's like, hey man,
It's a dish.
You coming tonight?
Oh, to what?
You coming tonight?
Where are we going?
Well, you know.
What?
We're getting Pears Haleen. It's Pears
Is it?
Haleen Day.
Is it March
Everyone knows.
15th?
It's March 15th.
I forgot.
You're telling me you didn't have it chalked into your calendar? Pears Haleen Day?
I think I missed the
I really-
notification when it came up.
My favorite part is that I'm definitely, whatever that word is, Haleen. I'm saying it wrong.
Hale?
Almost certainly. It's Helene. So thankfully everyone will be upset at me for that. There's a lot of days. How many am I
That's what I'm
supposed to go
saying.
through?
I was curious and I was happily surprised.
National
There you go. Come on, you got it.
National Shoe the World Day.
Let's provide shoes to help
Okay.
Looks like
someone
it's
in need is
Helene.
national.
Haleen.
Helene.
What's in it, Cheap? Like, what's in the dish?
Yeah, what's a pear Haleen? It kind of sounds tasty because it has pears in it. I like pears. I like pears.
Damn it.
I love a good plump pear.
Was that an innuendo? Hold on.
An innuendo.
Pears do have that kind of dummy thick shape of fruit. I will not lie.
When applied to humans, they do be dummy thick. Yes.
Pears, yo, if you see that line on a pear just right, tell me you're not thinking, whoa, that pear got cake.
It's poached pears with a chocolate sauce.
That sounds pretty
I
good.
feel like pears and chocolate wouldn't go though.
I know. I
Yeah.
agree. Pears are a little bit acidic. aren't they?
So we're not going pear Helene Day is what we're saying.
No pear.
No pear Helene.
Okay.
Boo.
World Consumer Rights Day. Don't know. Don't care. Not
Capitalism.
interested. World Contact Day.
Oh shit.
Who better to ask about alien life than aliens? So let's just contact them. That doesn't make any sense. So
it's
I'm good
like-
on that one.
Okay.
That one just doesn't make sense.
World Social Work Day. That's a good one. It's wholesome.
More people get more people inspired to do good and observe World Social Work Day.
Yeah.
Social Work Day.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm okay with that one. And World Speech Day. Generic. Boring,
I think you gotta.
Stupid.
I think you gotta give us a speech though on World Speech Day.
No, because I don't acknowledge
No,
that.
no, no,
It's
no,
not.
no,
I don't
no.
acknowledge that. I don't celebrate. Sorry, I don't celebrate World Speech Day. I don't know what to tell you.
Since
I don't
when?
I don't celebrate. I celebrate Buzzards Day.
Oh, so we're making it official on the podcast, March 15th, Buzzard Day.
It's the Buzzards Day.
This is the
podcast.
Buzzard Day episode.
That's really good.
Also,
I want to do this again, but I feel like if you do it every time, then it gets old very quickly.
I don't understand how it's like. No, of course not.
But it's kind of fun
of
to like
course.
go
It's-
through
it's-
and see
it's
what
cool
the-
to see.
It is cool to see like every day. These are all completely meaningless.
I was looking at
Not
the.
all,
I was looking
but
at the like
most.
next few. Obviously, St. Patty's Day in a few days.
Which
But
no one.
tomorrow-
That's obscure.
Who gives a fuck about
Yeah,
that, right?
Weird. That's one. That one's out
I'm
of
wearing
far left
green.
field. Yeah.
We probably should have done a St. Patty's Day episode today.
For today?
Hindsight being what it is. Cheap got the memo, I guess. She's in full green attire.
Well, let's just come a day late, day early. Who cares? We'll do it next time. We'll do it next
pinched him.
time. We'll do it next time. Maybe I'll just edit everything to be really green.
Hmm.
Just a green, ugly green hue over everything.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways, I do think it's interesting though when it's like World This Job Day, like World Doctors Day, today's World Social Worker Day. Apparently tomorrow's World Dietetics Day. So it's just like
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's
Yeah.
like World Your Job's the Best Job Day. You
Yeah.
know?
And which committee in the world is deciding that these days are
What they are.
the days?
These are questions
I was hoping
we're wondering.
you don't have the answer for that. I was genuinely asking.
Oh, you were legitimately asking
Yeah,
which committee has the authority on naming what days it is.
Yeah.
I think the Pope.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's the answer?
I think that's yes.
That's a co-fact.
No,
it's
that's just a real fact, actually. You can know that. The Pope makes decisions for the world.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can like submit days.
To like add to the days?
Yeah.
But what if the like
Because we should have an internet show day. If we can do that.
I don't think
that's just allowed. How do Buzzards get one? Who is advocating for the Buzzards?
probably like
Some biologist?
probably some biologist.
Yeah.
Some
Passionate
bird nerd is out there just like loving it.
One of those bird nerds.
Bird nerds.
They'll get you.
That's a fun word to say though. Shout out to all the bird nerds out there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to open up with, just figuring out what day it is. And so we're deciding officially.
It's Buzzard Day.
Official rule. Rule number 9. What do we got now? Rules.
Yes.
Sure, whatever.
It's
Chalk it up there.
Definitely 9.
March 15th, International Buzzard Day for us in the
And
Grove.
we're not going to forget it next year.
No
chance we're going to forget it next
No way.
year. Do you want to talk about, should we do the hat thing now? Do you want to get it out of the way before I have a whole list of topics of things that don't matter and do matter that we can talk about, but I kind of want to talk to you about something that we've been butting heads on.
Oh,
and it turns out that the entire internet is butting heads on.
Should I grab our hat here?
I mean, I guess the hat doesn't even make sense because there's only one thing in there. Is it in there already?
Yeah.
Okay, well here, let's just say that we're late on this.
We are.
This has probably been settled.
It has. To be fair, this debate did start like minutes after we recorded last time.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're about as on time as we can possibly be on this one.
And additionally to that,
Yes.
this debate is one of those debates that there's no winners, only losers. There's only losers.
Speak for yourself.
There's only
Once you
losers
declare a side.
being as such that there's no real way to actually identify any truth.
I disagree. There's a for sure
From a
right and wrong answer.
Objective standpoint.
Objectively
no,
right
subjectively
answer.
you can be like, I
Objectively
permanently
right.
believe this to be true, but that's not how the world works, Anthony. Okay?
I guess we'll find out in a sec.
Go ahead and tell them what it is.
Doors or wheels?
Yeah. Have you thought about this one, Chieb, at all? Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually, can we get here? We know where we stand.
Do we?
we
Well,
hear
do
you?
they know? Who cares if we know where we stand?
Because we're
Do they
about
know
to
where we
argue. We're about to fight.
stand? Oh, okay.
We're about to fight. Do you have an opinion on this?
I would say like I'm not. You guys maybe can try and convince me one way or the other because
Okay.
initially I was team doors.
Mm.
But I've been seeing some stuff about some machinery and such that's got a lot of wheels.
Doodads and whatnot.
Yeah, wheels are not hard to find. There's no doubt.
Wheels are abundant.
See,
But for the doors, if you go to a bank, there's like all those little doors that has like everyone's or like
Oh, yeah.
or like a funeral
Any
home,
locker?
a
Yep.
funeral home. Like those are
Mail
all
lockers?
doors that are like in the things like.
I think that you can probably go. I started on doors, and I stayed on doors because
Okay.
that's the correct answer, and I'll tell you why.
I thought you.
second.
I thought you said. You know what? I'm gonna let you just have the floor for this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will have the floor for this one. So you're not doors, is that right? You're a wheel.
I'll let myself.
What do we call the wheel people again?
The correct people?
No, that's not what we call them. No, there's a special name. A wheel.
A wheel enthusiast? What are you
A
going
wheel.
for?
Peel. What rhymes with wheel? That's good. Shut up.
The
Okay,
wheelies?
the wheelies. The wheelers.
You could say
The
like
wheelers?
a wheel silly guy.
Oh,
He's a-
nice.
Oh, you're a wheel silly guy. You know that?
And then
You're being a wheel silly guy right now.
And then all the door people are don't ask me or don't tell me door.
Don't tell me no door.
Tell me no door.
Or tell me door.
Don't tell me door.
Don't tell me. What does that mean?
Like don't tell me more. Don't tell me.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Tell me no door.
I
Tell me
said-
no more.
But you ruin anyways.
Don't tell me door. Who says don't tell me more? Don't tell me more.
Me. I just did.
That's not like
just
the-
now.
that's
That's
not-
a very common saying.
Well, common for you.
yes.
Is that a common saying? Don't tell me more.
Comment down below if it is.
Whatever. Regardless, my only point. This has been beat to death. Spend like half an hour thinking about it. You'll be like, oh shit, maybe it is wheels. Oh shit, maybe it is doors. Because I'm just remembering another thing that has doors. oh my God, what if it? No, it's wheels because there's like conveyor belts and stuff. And then you keep going back and forth. And
You're
most
so
people, I feel
wrong.
like, land on wheels.
Yep.
But I feel like what's being forgotten here.
Here we go.
is where
You hear some
where it gets-
dumbass argument. Here we go.
When we think about a door, what do you think a door is? Something that opens up, right?
Sure.
It's some sort of surface that is opened up, and it's usually used to conceal something else.
For sure.
Okay, so if that's the case,
Oh, here he goes. He feels like he's made a point.
I believe
Yep.
that clams
What?
are doors.
What?
Clams are doors.
How?
And on top of that,
How?
because they open, do clams open? They're a hard shell that opens.
Clams aren't
I
man-made,
feel like
though.
there needs to be more clarification on like because
No.
I was thinking this too because like for wheels people were posting like mechanisms that were like pulleys and stuff and
See,
it's
I'm
like,
okay. You know what? I'll give them all of those though.
I just
If
have
I
an
get
issue.
clams, then I have you.
I
can
But
have
don't
why do you
know.
get clams?
Clams is like
Clams
a bit of a
aren't
stretch.
man-made.
I'll tell you why I get. They don't need to be. Who said doors need to be man-made? Do wheels need to be man-made?
Yes.
Why?
Because we invented the wheel.
don't
That's,
think
that's another saying.
So
that
I-
is a rock
exists.
a wheel then? Is a really smooth rock that's like round? Is that a wheel?
Yeah, sure. That's a wheel.
Can I speak
Just
to
so that I
wheel
can
for
have
a second?
clams. All I need is clams, and I'll take one more. Beetles. The
I
almost
know
threw the
you
mic.
don't
I almost
actually
threw the
believe
mic.
just hear me out.
Yeah, here you
The
go.
doors on the
Yeah,
back of
explain
beetles.
this
Sorry,
one.
the wings on the back of beetles
Uh-huh.
are doors. So,
Uh-huh.
in fact, the doors on the back of beetles are doors.
Really?
Yes. And can we do a quick search? How many beetles are there?
In the world?
How many beetles, clams, and other mussels
Yeah.
are there in the world? Don't maybe search all three at the time. I don't think that will make sense. But how many beetles are alive right now?
It's been searched before.
Okay, what do we got?
There's 350,000 described species.
Just species.
And there are nearly 30,000 kinds of beetles known.
So let's
Okay.
go 350 million species of beetles. Let's just give or take a rough estimation of like, a million of each species. How much are we working with? That's basically infinite.
300 billion.
Infinite doors.
Infinite doors.
It's basically infinite doors.
You went from having 300.
Those are all doors. In fact, those are double doors, mind you. Those are double doors.
We actually
Those are
double
2
that
doors per
number
beetle.
after. We double that number after.
This Wikipedia site says that there's between 0.9 and 2.1 million species.
Fair enough. Okay.
So
I'll
I
give
win.
you clams,
And beetles.
and I'll give you beetles.
Okay.
I want Q-tips and every coin that ever has been
Q-tips.
printed.
You can't. Okay, this is you're
If
being
I'm
ridiculous.
giving you clams,
I'll give you coins. I'll give you coins.
If I'm giving you,
you
I
have
give you
coins.
clams and beetles. Why can't I have Q-tips and fucking coins?
Because I don't think a Q-tip. Because are you actually going to tell me that you think a Q-tip is as close to a wheel as the doors on beetles are to doors?
Yes. If you're gonna say
Well, what if you just did
doors
pebbles?
on beetles,
Pebbles.
Pebbles and coins.
Well, no. Okay, hold on.
Because then
The
pebbles are
function-
also sand.
Exactly.
Like, is sand a wheel? Is each grain of sand
Okay, so
a wheel?
I think what you guys are missing right now is that no, it's not, and here's why. I'll
Okay.
explain to you why.
I
okay?
love that you have all the
Okay,
answers.
because the doors, like the part of what makes it a door is the functionality, and clams shells and beetles doors have the functionality of being a door
I
and
got
covering
one.
stuff.
I got a pin. I'm gonna
rocks
tear you apart.
Do not have the purpose of being a wheel, right? They do not serve the purpose of rolling something along.
Rocks all roll.
If they were
first of all,
any rock that anyone if you were to take 10
all
rocks
rocks roll. All rocks roll.
but they're not rolling anything else. So yeah, what I'm saying, hear me out. If you take 10 rocks
Yeah.
and you use them as wheels,
Yeah.
those are wheels. But the thing is, doors
But is it
on
about
beetles are already being
potential?
used.
Is it about potential?
It's not
or
about
is it-
potential.
Okay, so
It's
then
about
a
functionality.
wheel that's not on a car is not a wheel.
Ooh, roasted your ass. Also, I would pause it if we're talking about functionality. Doors
Yeah.
open and close. Clams don't open and close. Clams open. They don't close back up.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that when clams, once they've opened once, they're just dead because they can't close anymore.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Clams.
That's not true.
Clams only open. They
That's-
don't open and close.
That's-
Have you ever eaten a closed clam?
Yeah, well,
Nope.
But that's
I'm
You
talking about when
haven't.
they're alive.
What?
What? You're what?
Wait, clams are alive?
Time out. Hold on. Time out. Roll it back.
What? You're talking about alive clams?
Roll it back. Roll it
Oh my
back.
God.
Clams are alive.
Well, that I don't know. Yeah, clams are living, bruh. So are beetles.
Beetles aren't. Beetles will give you.
So
Okay.
if you give me beetles, I think I already won.
Can I finally
honestly
make
think
the
I already
argument
won.
for wheels before this guy's off the rails? No pun intended on wheels and trains. It's wheels.
I mean, that was a stretch. No pun intended on wheels and trains, because there's wheels on trains. Okay, so it's a pun because I said rails. Wheels and trains.
A wheel.
I think you got. If you guys are giving
A
me Beatles, I think you guys
wheel.
Okay, you have 3 minutes to wrap up the argument.
It's been the whole segment already.
Yeah, 3 minutes to
my
wrap it
God.
up.
This guy gets mad. Listen, here's what I'm gonna say. I didn't get to talk too much about wheels, okay? Wheels win. There's wheels everywhere. I can see 10 wheels in this room. Every single little knobby, anything that spins, all your precious locker doors that spin with a combination, because there's an axle and a wheel mechanism on the outside. That's all it takes to be a wheel, brother. Is an axle and something that spins.
That is like
that fucking focuser, wheel. Every single knob over here.
Matter.
Wheel.
None of that matters. You listen.
If I gave you clams, I gave you Beatles. Clams is
but that's
bullshit.
what I'm saying. If you give me those, none of the stuff in the room matters. There's like at most 400 things in
Why
this
can't
room.
I have Q-tips?
There's
Why can't
billions
I have
of
Q-tips?
Beatles.
Why can't I have Q-tips? Why can't I have Q-tips? There's billions of Q-tips. Those spin.
You know, you're doing a disservice to
The Q-tip becomes the
wheels,
axle,
silly
and your
guys.
head becomes a spinning mechanism. That's how I do Q-tips.
Oh, that's
I
how.
put like this.
Why
and I
did
go-
you say that earlier? You wouldn't tell me why you say Q-tips. I was just like, oh, are you getting Q-tips? And
That's why I Q-tip myself. I put it in like this, so it's the axle, and then I move my head around. And that's how it's a wheel.
okay. So only, you know what? Fine. You have Q-tips.
Pencil
But guess what?
sharpener, wheel.
Beatles win. Beatles win.
I can't believe you said Beatles. That's insane.
I don't think
Anyways,
it's that insane. I
I can't believe
Beatles
this
are
took
doors.
so long. I really thought this would be like a
And I really
2-minute
thought-
thing. And
well, yeah, I
then-
really thought I would just be agreed with because I'm clearly
Wrong?
onto something
Oh.
with the Beatles, but whatever.
Okay. Well, we can agree to disagree on this one.
You tell us in the comments below. Are Beatles doors? Are Beatles 2 doors? I think Beatles are 2 doors.
The things you kept calling, you kept saying the Beatles have doors in the back. I'm like,
I'm committed.
They're called wings.
I'm committed.
They're
And that's
called
what-
wings.
They're not called wings anymore. They're obviously functioning. Hold on. The wings are underneath the doors. The
I feel
doors
like-
are over top of the wings. It's the shell. The Beatles shell.
Honestly,
is the doors.
touche on that one.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're specifically picturing that cartoon big fuck off, like rhino looking motherfucker from A Bug's Life when you're saying that Beatles are doors.
I'm thinking of every Beatle ever. Every
No
Beatle
way.
I've ever seen.
Every Beatle you've ever seen.
Every single Beatle I've ever
Name
seen has
4 different kinds of Beatles.
dung, jewel beetle, jewel bug.
Are you
Jewel
sure?
beetle. No,
Got
there's probably both. There's jewel beetles though. Okay.
I'll give it to you because I don't know that one.
Okay, I know more Beatles than this. Okay, you're putting me on the spot.
You said you're a Beatle guy. You didn't even say Ladybug. That's insane.
I'm a Beatle guy.
You didn't even say
I'm also a door
Ladybug.
guy,
You
so I
didn't say
think
Blue
I'm a
Beetle.
door
You didn't say
guy.
Black Beetle.
Is
You didn't
Ladybug a
say-
beetle?
For sure.
I thought it was just a bug.
Jewel beetle is this.
All
Jewel
bug
beetles.
or all beetles are bugs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Bug
Yeah.
is the overarching term, right?
The family?
Insect.
Animalia? Kingdom, maybe? Kingdom.
The kingdom.
I don't know.
insect kingdom.
Shout out to our bird nerds. You probably know that one because you're a bio person. Anyways, let's wrap this up. You
Yeah.
say doors, I say wheels. Cheap. Who convinced you? That's the real question. That was the whole point of this.
You both did a terrible job. Neither of you convinced me either
That
way.
is so, once again, hurtful but true. I think we're kind of back on that.
Cheap. What if I said you should say wheels because Craig said doors, so that we can be on the same side? What about that argument?
What if I said that we could just gang up on someone right now? How does that tickle your fancy?
She just said you have to win. She didn't say how.
Okay.
Hold on. We're good.
Yeah, that was necessary.
I thought I was gonna sneeze. I was gonna sneeze.
You can. It'd be like our second, third. How many cough sneezes do we have?
Count them. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
you telling them to go back and
Go
count.
back, count, come back.
Hey,
comment down
listener,
below.
you listen in your car right now. Go fucking count our sneezes for us,
or else.
count the sneezes now.
Tell them what's gonna happen if they don't.
We need to know.
Batman,
The Batman.
Batman.
The Batman.
the Cape Crusader.
The Batman.
Oh, I'm leading this one.
No, I don't know. I was just being silly.
The Batman came out last week, 2 weeks ago now.
Neither of us have seen it.
I haven't seen it yet. Cheap, have you seen it? I'm assuming not, seeing as
No,
Craig hasn't.
We would see it together. It's kind of killing it. It's made a lot of money. You said how much? $500 million.
Approaching $500 million,
Yeah. Okay.
like upper 400 millions.
You know, just kind of walking around, change. You know, pocket
chilling.
change.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of pocket change for.
A couple of Cove King. Well,
Yeah. It's,
actually, I saw a
that's what
comment
everyone knows
actually,
those
just as an aside, on
Okay.
last week's episode, saying if like, we'll get back to this in a second, saying if we call everybody there Cove Kings and Queens,
Yeah. What are we?
what are we?
Are we
Did you see that comment?
I didn't see that comment. I don't know how I missed it. Was it on our YouTube?
Yep.
Damn.
Anyways,
I turned off a lot of notifications as we talked about our detox.
mine's going terribly.
The notifications make me want to go look at stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't want to look at stuff.
So what are we then? Is the question before we get back into Batman?
Are we the Cove? We got to be the Cove Jesters, aren't we? The Jesters or the Serfs? Are we just the Serfs?
No way, we're just serfs. Serfs don't make people laugh.
I mean, serfs are the working people. They're respectable.
But are we working
they
people?
Really make the kingdom happen.
It's like we come here for like an hour and a half a week. Mm-hmm. It's like, are we working? Like, are we going to really compare what we do to what serfs did? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yes,
that intensive labor.
In fact, I'm doubling down.
Oh,
in fact,
so we're
this is
serfs.
much harder. We can't be serfs. This is no, that's horrible. That's obviously no.
So jesters, maybe though.
We might be the jesters.
What else is in a court? There's a jack, a queen, a king, a joker, aka jester.
We're jesters.
The squire.
We're the Cove Jesters, but we're never going to say that out loud because I don't like how it doesn't roll off the tongue like Cove Kings and Queens.
Well, yeah, Cove Jesters.
So the Batman.
Here to entertain.
So the Batman. It also has, let me just say, 91% like this film on Google, 8.4 on IMDb,
Yep.
85 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's pretty good, right?
That's like pretty gonna
solid,
be
right?
like a good movie when you go watch it, I imagine. I've heard this quite like sort of like edgy Batman. Hey, it's like sad boy Batman.
I've heard different
almost.
Batman is the words I've heard, but yeah. Well, it's like Rob Pattinson, so he's already got that whole Sparkle Twilight boy shit going for him. But I think he's bringing a lot of shit there. But I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting because like. Full disclosure, I listened to a podcast this past week. Shout out to Pop Chat, and they were talking about this and about how how it's going crazy. And I was like, man, as my film aficionado,
that's me, I guess. Yes,
my personal one in my life, and cheap. I was like, I wonder what they think about this whole craze of superhero movies in the past 15 years or so, and how it's kind of taken over everything. Like I put in there like a fucking like wiki link. You can go check out the past like top grossing movies, and it's like. Superhero, Avengers, superhero. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, is anything else gonna get made in the near
that's
future?
The thing. They're kind of in the business of printing money now, as opposed to like in the business of like doing.
Yeah.
Wow, Avatar's. Why did
Avatar's still number one.
$2.85 billion.
That's
for Avatar.
A lot of money. A lot of schmeckles.
That is ridiculous.
Are we gonna go see Avatar 2 when it comes out next year?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Are we gonna review it?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Anyways,
I would say
what are your
that
thoughts,
I
Mr.
feel
Film
like
Boy?
you probably know where I stand on this.
I do. I want to get you foamed.
Man, wait, what? No, this is not even total gross worldwide gross Marvel Cinematic Universe. Wait, they compiled that all into one?
Looks like it.
Almost $26 billion.
27 films. That's almost $1 billion per film.
That is literally just a
That's
money
insane.
printer. What?
That's insane.
I guess like I mean I feel like I'm in a spot now where like maybe 1 in 10 of the superhero movies I'll be like, this is sick. This is sick. But I'm not like a go to everyone and love everyone kind of guy anymore. And mainly I don't even think like that's I feel like that opinion maybe was like before. It's like, oh, you just want to be abrasive. You just want to be different. And yeah, guess what? I am abrasive.
We
I'm
made this
super
clear
abrasive.
last time. Craig loves exclusively niche things.
No,
and he
but-
loves to make it clear to everybody watching.
But the thing is, like, once you do watch other movies that I would consider, like, okay, I'm talking about high-rated movies that are, like, really well-received, but aren't, like, the mainstream, like, box office slammers,
Just say
jammers, you know?
Just say what you like to watch.
Those movies will change
just
your
say the
perspective. I'm
say
telling
the
you.
kind of movies you like to watch. Just call it for what it is. A niche.
Oh.
You're super
They're not niche,
hipster.
though. The thing is, like, these are movies that are popular, but they're just not broadly popular. They're not for the family. You know?
Yes.
Every single movie in this list is, like, for a family now. And I think maybe because I'm an adult and I like a little bit of grit, that the whole family movie doesn't do it for me anymore. Even when it's, like, cool superheroes. Like, I feel like I like a little bit more either realism or grit or, like, just something more interesting to latch onto. I feel like a lot of these movies lack it. With that said, I understand why people like them.
Yeah.
They go down easy. You go
Yep.
watch and you see like 10 billion explosions and your eyes melt into their sockets and you're like, wow, this is sick. And that's fine.
And you can take the family and the kids go,
Yeah.
oh, that's sick. And the cycle continues. Let me ask you this. What was what was the last superhero movie that you like walked out being like, damn, slapped?
That I walked out being like, damn.
Slapped. Yeah.
I feel like I liked the joke, like the newest Joker movie at first, but because it hasn't great. But then I think I have cooled off to it, and I don't know if I love it anymore.
I also loved it on first watch. Haven't seen it that many times since.
It made me very uncomfortable, and I think that's what I liked about it. I was like, wow, this is like a superhero movie that kind of, or superhero movie.
A villain movie.
A villain movie, whatever, that like kind of gets under your skin in a way that you don't normally see.
True.
But I feel like if the more I thought about it, I'm like, well, this is kind of weird, just like the concepts, and I don't know if it was, I don't know.
Done the best way.
I don't know what my favorite super. I can't remember. Did we watch any ones that were good recently?
You really liked Endgame, didn't you?
Or
no,
was it
I
Infinity
like
War?
I would say Infinity War was the last one that I really jammed.
Infinity War was the last good one. I would agree.
And you know why I jammed with it?
Because of the Thor
like,
scene.
Just like the Thor scene was sick. Like the sick moments were sick in that, which you kind of get in all those movies.
Yeah.
But I also loved seeing Thanos come out and just absolutely box the shit out of the Hulk. I'm like, oh, okay, so these guys aren't unkillable, winning no matter what kind of guys.
Hold on.
It's like they actually can lose, and that's what I want to see. I want to see some like actual stakes and tension, and it was given to me in Infinity War because the bad guys kind of win. And I'm like, yeah, that's sick. I like that. Yeah.
Wow. Just personally,
we're gonna go on
taking
way
it back.
Too long with this.
Personally taking it back, just when you come at the Hulk like that and say you like when he gets done in like that.
Yeah, because he's weak and stupid. He doesn't have a good brain.
He has the best of both worlds. He's brains and brawn. But
yeah, but he only gets to use one at a time.
Fun fact though, Hulk got done dirty so hard in the end of the MCU. Like, I think I've talked about this on the show before.
Really? Like an Endgame?
Infinity War and Endgame.
In what way? How do you get dirty in Endgame? He becomes like medium Hulk, right? He's like, I'm kind of smart and I'm kind of strong.
When's the last time you saw Hulk smash?
Oh yeah,
it wasn't either of those movies.
Yeah, it should.
That's his thing, man.
Game, but
that's his thing. Listen, I get it. We're in a progressive era where you don't have to smash if you don't want to, Hulk.
Yeah.
Whatever. I understand.
Yeah, we've all gotten too woke. No more Hulk smashes.
Bro,
we've progressed.
I mean, to be fair,
they
did give fucking Thor a dad bod in that one. Like, I think there was active kind of strides to, like, stupid view superheroes in a different light and, not have Hulk just be a meathead. But guess what? For the OG fans of Hulk who love to just see a big green bod smash shit, that's what I want to see.
I love seeing a big green bod smash shit.
That's literally all I came to those movies for.
She sounds like that could get really weird really quick. Just search big green bod smash and shit.
How could that be misconstrued?
I feel like it would only bring up the Hulk, but you never know.
Exactly.
Never know.
Anyways,
I don't search it.
I was just curious. Cheeb, do you got any thoughts about superhero movies and the whole genre and how it's taken over all cinema?
No, it's not really like my kind of movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is your kind of movie?
I love horror movies, but it's been a long time since I've seen a good one.
It's so true that the entirety of the horror genre has been like bone dry since probably like Hereditary.
I didn't even like Hereditary
Midsommar?
that much.
I don't even know if you can call those horror movies. Those are just good movies.
I wouldn't say
they're
it's
like
horror.
tense.
They're like psychological thrillers. Almost.
Yeah, it's like and you get way more out of a movie like that. But now it's like the jump scare thing has been played out so hard, and all of those turn franchise and just turn like the Insidious franchise down the shitter after 4 movies. Like they get run into the ground.
Blair Witch Project is definitely up there for me.
Yeah,
that's a standalone.
I like the Blair Witch Project. Obviously, that's an OG. But then there's like the first of all those movies, like I honestly think The Woman in Black, The Conjuring, Insidious. Like the first ones were all intriguing and interesting.
Sinister.
Yeah, Sinister was good too. And then it's like the second ones come out and you're like, well, this is clearly going down the wrong path. And then the third and fourth come out and he's like, oh wow, this got handed over to someone with a $10,000 budget for some reason.
Yeah, it's I don't like horrors, but I can see where you guys are coming from.
Yeah,
but we watched kind of a horror thrilly one on this past weekend.
Do we want to talk about that?
I mean, it kind of seems like we're kind of segueing into talk about horror in general. So I don't know. We can keep moving.
I know.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, well here I'll give the story. Our friend Mitch showed us. We were hanging out. We were doing what dudes do, playing some board games. And afterwards, our friend Mitch, shout out Mitch if you're watching.
He is.
He showed us this thing called the back rooms. I feel like it's maybe a little bit internety culture-y thing, but if you don't even have that context, it's probably better.
Yeah.
This really well done, like, found footage CGI thing where this guy just goes through these endless rooms.
I mean, well done
CGI. I also was thinking the same thing. It's, like, well done in that it serves its purpose.
We have to consider the scope of the
the
project. This is like some 16-year-old kid who's doing CGI on a laptop. For what it's worth, I think well done
for the purposes. Like,
it's extremely tense. It's unnerving.
Yeah.
It made me very uncomfortable. In fact,
Didn't
I was
like it.
feeling extremely anxious during it. Not because of like scary stuff going on, but just the concept of you just wake up completely alone in all these repeating hallways that are like completely monotone with nothing in it other than like kind of creepy noises.
It was actually just nightmare fuel. Imagining what it would be like to just wake up in a labyrinth in a. I mean,
and then no way out with no one to talk to. Like it was just very to me
It
like
really
a very.
didn't do anything for me.
I know. Maybe I overhyped it because I watched it with Veronica after, and she was just like, not into.
Like it was like good.
Shit.
I mean, I'm not a horror guy. I think I said this before. I just said it.
It was interesting.
It was interesting, and yeah, it's like
It was very popular online.
I think it's one of those ones that's like if you're just watching, you're like, why is this scary? You know what I mean? Like it's like if you just watch without like any empathy or like as you said, like past knowledge of like the project, but like as soon as you're like, I'm in this scenario, you're like, whoa, fucking anything else but that, please. Like fucking here's worth the watch.
If you want to have the experience, just go watch it alone in the dark without any context. It's called The Backrooms Found Footage. Just go watch it. I don't know. People are talking about it a lot. I think it's kind of like mixed feelings about it, but it's got like 20 million views on it now. It's gone quite big online.
Man, we're really getting into our fucking.
I know what it's based on.
Our fucking heavy-hitting internet trending topics.
Yeah, this is. Week. Yeah, that's right. That's why we call ourselves.
This thumbnail's gonna be so fucking clickbait. I cannot wait.
Speaking of which, and internet stuff that was going around the internet recently. Perfect segue into this. Kim K is back in the news.
For what?
I mean, does she ever leave the news? Does she ever really leave the news?
I don't think she does.
She is the news.
Part of the entertainment news. Yeah, I would agree.
People are dying. People are dying, Kim. So this is a video.
Wow, Craig. Everybody, Craig made a reference.
This is Kim K. Okay, well, I want to just say, I want to know how you guys feel about this. I'll tell you how it was taken after the fact, but let's just watch and see what you guys think.
Chiba, can you move your mic for me, please? Thank you.
Perfect.
It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do because you have one life. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work.
Okay, so can I get
So-
okay, there's not a lot of context there. Can I give you some context before I get your thoughts? Maybe
Of
that
course.
might help.
Of course,
Basically,
Reddit
she
boy.
was asked. I think it was like asked like what advice do you have for? It says Kim Kardashian's advice for poor people. That's misleading. This advice was given a question was asked about what advice do you have for other women or something.
It seems
Basically,
like
looking to make it.
It seems like an entrepreneurial type question.
It was
the vibes I
kind
got.
of, but it was specifically for women. She said that. She said that people don't want to work anymore.
I feel like that's
yeah.
what?
So what do you think the reaction was to this?
Wait, so
Go Kim. Yes.
so she's saying like women don't want to work anymore, or just people in general?
Well,
don't wanna
see,
work
she said
anymore?
people in general, but the question was about women, advice for women. So take it as you will, I suppose.
I think she just said like nobody wants to work anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I think she was like saying it more generalized, but even
I
if she was asked.
understand.
Okay.
I don't know. Like,
So thoughts
what is my take
on that?
Cheeb, you go first.
I think that like she like made some okay points about like you don't want to be working in a toxic work environment because it's kind of like what she said. What did she say? She basically said you only live once, so don't work in a toxic place, which is true, but it is kind of like take it with a grain of salt coming from Kim Kardashian because it's like she has had a lot of things handed to her. Like, I mean, granted, she did do like law school and all that stuff, and then did become a lawyer. So I'm assuming she had to put in some work for that. But I would say most things in her life she hasn't actually had to work for. So
I mean, I feel like
your
dad being OJ's lawyer may help you out in
so
that
that's
regard.
Yeah.
So without not particularly surprising, the reaction was very much like, Kim, what do you think you're part of the working class now? You can just give it, Kim probably hasn't been in the same room with a working class person in the last like 30 years.
That was kind of my vibe.
So
it's like it's just
obviously
very
it gets taken
hypocritical.
poorly. Yeah,
it's very hypocritical. As someone who's just like,
it's obviously out of touch.
it's just like
People were mad about it though.
it's like, I understand what she's saying, you know what I mean? Like, it does take hard work to do anything in life, but kind of, I mean, I don't think I'm saying anything new, but along the lines of what Cheap's saying, it's like, coming from somebody whose rise to stardom wasn't necessarily like the most labor intensive thing. Like, they essentially
not
went
at all.
viral overnight.
Yeah.
And then,
but
and
even
then-
before that,
and then
too.
rose that virality to a
Yeah.
show. And you know what I mean? So it's like,
She's led a life of privilege. I think that's
and
what
like,
people have
that's
the issue
okay
with, right?
to
It's
say
like-
and recognize, but
Well, and I think what people also have an issue with, like, I think even if it wasn't from Kim, the whole statement of like no one wants to work anymore. It's like, bro, like why the fuck would anyone want to work ever? Like at all? Like what are the incentives to work? Like other than you get to survive. Money. Everyone hates like most people hate their jobs. What I think like 13% of people now
like their jobs.
That's co-fact.
Say it.
Last I heard, 13% of people, only 13% of people actually identify as like enjoying their work. So that's like everyone else is somewhere below enjoying their work. It's like, well, why don't you want to work anymore? I don't know. Every job sucks, Kim, okay? Like, what do you want?
To be fair to Kim for a second and not just fucking
I feel
pile
like,
on.
I guess
not just pile on. Like,
well, yeah, I have to caveat this because I would say that the overall sentiment online was very negative about this. I think it's a bit much. I don't think what she said is like so insane. It's just like a little out of touch, obviously.
I would agree, and it's not like that crazy of a thing. And even if we do want to get on her for being like, oh, you had things handed to you, whatever. There's also like, sure, she may have gotten to a certain like level, you know what I mean, because of privilege or things being handed to her. But it's like she stayed at the top for well over a decade, and that requires work. No, I think no matter who you are to stay at the top.
Interesting.
Because like, it's kind of like she's not really like it's her team that's putting in the work. Like she's not actually doing anything.
For sure, but it's like who puts the pieces in place?
Yeah,
you know?
It's kind of hard to say. It's definitely hard to commentate on
I don't think she really does anything.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to commentate on the exact inner workings of how she does stuff. I think it's mostly beside the point. I think it's like what people are criticizing is the fact that she does not have the awareness to recognize that her commenting on people's work ethic doesn't make any sense because it's not like, could you imagine you shake Kim's hand, you're like, oh, wow. That's the calloused hands of a working class individual if I've ever fucking felt one.
Fucking firm grip on her.
It's like, what are you building your next $10 million house, Kim? Like, holy shit, this is good stuff. You know,
that would be crazy to see though. Just Kim Kardashian absolutely getting after it, like with some labor and construction. Yeah. That would be a sight to behold. But no, like I will give her the credit of like, listen. It might be easy to rise to the top. Anybody, we know anybody can go viral these days. And
even us?
Even us, hypothetically.
You really think that?
Yeah, we could.
You mean that? You think we can go viral? Why you? Well, don't even do a negative bit. No,
there
don't.
It is. There
You're
it
just
is.
trying to come at me. Yep. Think about this as a group. Can we go viral?
100%.
You're going to be like, I don't know.
I was going to say this show can go viral for sure.
Oh, if I leave.
That's not even what I was going to say. I was going to say depending on the content that we put out there.
You said it with your eyes. You said it with your eyes.
You're not wrong. I did say it with my eyes.
You did say it with your eyes. I was picking up on that.
I didn't want anybody at home to hear it.
I know how you say stuff with your eyes.
You to hear.
You're like, yeah, we could go viral. we could definitely go viral. Two of us.
Point being, let's not shit on Kim. Okay.
No, we can shit on Kim. I feel like she's fine. She'll never know.
I mean, isn't she a billionaire?
What is she gonna do? Come to our house and build us a house?
Would you live in that house?
Or is she gonna come build us a house or some shit? I do it, Kim. I dare you. Come build us a house. You won't.
Kim on Holmes or whatever. She comes out with her fucking tool belt. I would watch that show way more than Kim of the Kardashians.
I do.
Kim, please start a show on HGTV.
Yeah.
That's what we're begging for, really. Put your money. You know what, Kim? Put your money where your mouth is. Fucking hire Mike Holmes as your fucking producer and get out there and build some homes for people. Show us what's up. Show us what real work's like.
Like a real working class American. I think I completely agree with what you're saying because I know what you mean. Like it's not like she sat on the couch to get success. But I think what's missing is that like the way that success works, at least in my understanding, is probably a lot more based on your opportunities that are handed over. It's like I don't think it was like particularly hard for her to capitalize on any of the things that were handed over. And then I think like her also missing the point is like, you know, you only live once. You got to surround yourself in a good work environment. Like people don't have that option.
True.
People are working to right now survive.
True.
Okay. In fact, most people.
Yep.
So it's like the idea that you can just pick and choose and make sure you're in a workplace that you like and you want to work hard. It's like, bro, some people are working like 3 fucking jobs.
Yeah.
They hate all 3 of them and they're doing it just to get by. And then you're being like, well, you just don't want to work anymore. And that's why you're not successful. It's like,
I would say that is like the underbelly, like as positive as being like the whole like I don't know what to call it, like live your best life, like fine, like you know what I mean, like
Poor choice of words.
Try and live like your most fulfilling life. While I fully agree with that sentiment, I do agree with what you're saying, which is that like for some people like that's not an option. It's just like
the undertones and
living.
what she's missing. I think that would piss people off, and rightfully so. But then of course you get all the dweebs on Twitter. It's like Kim K has no right. She's got no right to say that. She has no idea what it's work.
Have you ever seen Kim K nail a single nail in your entire life? She's gonna come here and tell me.
That would be a funny show.
What?
Get the Kardashians, literally like you said, just make them do construction, but like hand them a blueprint and be like, okay, build this house.
The Kardashians.
And then what we're gonna do is after you build this home, we're gonna file 25 orphans into it. And if this house collapses, that's blood's on your hands. Okay? You killed orphans if you do that. So you better make this good. And then it's gonna be them having like clear panic attacks because they cannot build a house.
Cleaning up after the Kardashians. And
Yeah.
that's what that one would be called. And then Mike Holmes comes through after and just rips apart everything they've done.
Yeah,
what the fuck is this insulation?
To be that was insane what you just did. To be clear, this is hypothetical orphans. So like the challenge is that
Hypothetical orphans.
like they tell them like we're gonna send orphans in to live in this home. So if it's not up to code and people die because of it, it's on you. But then in reality, what's gonna happen? Stop. What's gonna happen is Mike Holmes is gonna come and he's just gonna do an inspection and he's gonna come up to them and be like, listen, based on my calculations and after my inspection, you killed approximately 8 orphans with this shit build. They're not real orphans. Like that's
This is
insane.
the funniest concept ever.
It's a great show.
Imagine seeing the
Pranking
Kardashians
celebrities.
working together as a family.
Yeah, making just you know what? Let's open it up to all celebrities. It's the show. Mike Holmes says, okay, you're building a home for orphans, but you have to do it alone. And in this amount of time,
Which is it's just you and your entourage,
Yeah.
nobody else.
no help. It's all the people you surround, all the hardworking individuals you surround yourself with. You're gonna get in a house and you're gonna build it for orphans. And let me tell you, these orphans don't hold up well under crushed roofs. Okay, so let's not let that happen. And then he's like, and at the end he's like, all right, just so you know, there are no orphans. Okay, there's no orphans. You don't have to worry. And they're like, oh, thank God. But my inspection says that you killed 10 of them if they did come in.
Yeah.
Here, you know, and then
Or
they
I
get a
was gonna
grade
say-
based on how many orphans died. This is horrible.
Or I was gonna say, what the actual show is like, it comes to the end. Holmes goes, rips apart their entire new build, right? And he goes, "You guys are gonna murder these fucking children." And it's just a super awkward silence. And he goes, "That's why I built this house over here." And then it just, and then you go, "What?" Out of nowhere, there's a full house just covered in a fucking, and then Mike somehow rips off what's like a
and this is where
cover.
the real, and then that way there's a happy ending of the
Exactly.
orphans that you do get a real home.
And
well, I mean,
it's a
Real orphans,
montage.
then. It's
See,
not hypothetical,
you know,
it's
I
real.
gotta be honest. There's not real orphans because I feel really bad about saying anything about even implying hypothetical orphans dying. Orphans have it horrible, and I feel so bad for them. So now I'm just sad about.
It's wild that you planned this whole bit before
I
and
planned
said,
this bit. Yeah,
and said, "I can't wait to talk about these dying fucking orphans."
Okay, well,
Anyways.
let's wrap this bit up in 3 minutes.
Oh my God, are we just on a roll today? Yeah,
We
we're
are.
gonna skip over some of this next stuff and get.
We have 3 minutes left. What are you trying to get
good
into
stuff.
in 3 minutes?
Should I just stop the?
I think maybe we
Let's
should.
go on to the next one because I got
See you in a sec.
something juicy for the next segment. Doobie-da. Okay,
Doobity-bow. Camera issues.
stop. You don't have to tell them that we have issues. With
You
the
always do.
technology.
You always do, though.
But I'm the tech guy.
But I'm-
Are you taking responsibility for the tech now? Was it your fault that the camera shut off and the camera card?
Do you want the blame?
Do
Do you want me? To
I
just
would
give
like
you
the
all
blame. I would like the blame for this one
Hey.
and the credit.
Hey, tech
and
guy.
the credit.
Tech
What
guy.
else?
Thank
Yeah.
you for fixing the issue.
You're welcome.
But there wouldn't have been an issue if you had done your fucking job at first.
You're right.
Yeah.
It didn't clear the card, and we ran out of space. That happens. when
That
we do
became
this.
such a bigger thing than I thought it was going to be.
Everything's a big thing on this show.
Touche.
Everyone knows that. That's what everyone has been saying.
What are we talking about, Craig?
Vector cereal. I got an ad recently, okay? I got an ad, and I was intrigued because I thought I was able to buy these bags. But it turned out that Vector was sending me to a contest of sorts
Okay.
where you can enter in to win these very limited edition bags. Maybe we should enter on the show right now.
We
too.
could.
But let's just go up and take a
we
look
have
at these
the show
bags. Okay, so
email.
basically they've done this thing. It's called off the couch bags. I saw them and so there's a bunch of different kind of gym bags. Like there's
Yeah.
a tennis bag, there's a backpack, kind of soccer backpack. There's just a normal gym duffel bag. There's a big gym duffel bag, and then like
A hockey bag, right?
is that a hockey
That's a
bag?
hockey bag,
Yeah,
right?
Something like that. I don't know. It looks
There's
like
a bunch of bags.
a bunch of different sport bags, but they're designed like different old couches. And you guys have been so far. I thought this was like a stupid thing. I
Yeah.
thought this was a big stupid thing. Oh, I see. I thought this would be kind of like a silly. I thought this would be kind of a silly thing that no one was gonna like. But so far, you guys have been receptive to it.
Well, hold on. I want to say receptive. At
Let's
first,
take a look at the bags.
yeah. At first,
Yeah.
I didn't know these bags were like made of couch material. which
so
already
that's the whole gimmick. I thought you could buy them.
Okay.
And I was like, maybe this is gonna be cool.
Cool, I guess.
Yeah, so they're
So
ripping
it's
apart
like-
couches right now, showing us the bags being made.
Is
off
it
the
just to
couch
like
bags.
reuse material? You know what I mean? Is
No,
it just to like
it's a
recycle
marketing
material?
thing.
But it's like,
it's like a marketing.
so it's not even like, hey, look at us. We're gonna give you bags and not like widen our carbon footprint. It's just like, no, we're just gonna be super weird about our bags. Like I like the one that is leather. It's leather couch, you know what I mean, as a bag. But it's just also like, why are we doing couches? Like, why did like I get it, off the couch, haha, COVID, super like funny, but like I don't.
Yeah, it's also I think it's also like just like and like a thing of like you got to get active by getting off the couch.
That's what I meant. It's like people have been on the couch for 2 years, because of COVID. Get off the couch. But then, like, why is the couch such a big deal? I don't understand.
Well, and they also chose like the ugliest, oldest couches to do this.
That's what I'm saying.
Intentionally, they got look at little tassels on this. So this one is called the Socktional.
But does that make it more dope that they did choose shitty looking couches? Like,
I think they are kind of cool bags.
Is it kind of drippy?
I think that's like I think they actually are kind of cool looking bags.
Here's the question: is it a cool bag if there's not a big fuck off vector?
Yeah,
on it?
like this is the thing. It's like, oh, here, enter in a chance to win. Probably like 10 different bags that you can win.
Yeah.
So like only like one out of like, well, how many people are going to enter this contest? I don't know. Let's just say a lot. Okay.
Do the math for us.
Let's hope you win this bag so that you can have a walking brand deal for us, if you will.
Yep.
Nothing's for free. There's no such thing as a free bag.
I think that one's my favorite, if I'm being honest.
Which one is this? Okay, so you're saying
the Chest Presterfield.
The Chest Presterfield. That's a good name too. All the names are puns.
They are.
What was that last one called? The old leather.
Oh, because baseball.
The 40 love seat. So it's tennis.
Got it.
Okay.
The slap shotterman. That one, okay.
Bad. That one's not so good.
I don't hate it.
The slap shotterman.
Because like an ottoman.
Yeah, I got that, but like the slap shotterman.
I don't know. These names, listen, Vector, I don't know how I feel about this whole fucking, what's the word? Not gimmick, but there's a word for this. Well, marketing scheme.
It is a big marketing ploy, and I don't know if this is going to be the most successful one ever. I also think, Kellogg's has gone through controversy recently.
Should we try and win one?
Yeah.
Let's try and win the Chest Presterfield.
Yeah, the most generic one, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Good call. Put it under the
internet show. Yeah, just
an internet show.
Super not us name. Wise decision. We don't need to put personal information.
So anyways, what I was gonna say though.
Yeah.
We'll keep everyone updated on whether or not we win one of these vector bags.
We're gonna.
I know Kellogg's was in some controversy, I think not long ago.
For what?
Just the classic like big company thing of like horrible treatment of their workers, working horrible hours and not really getting paid much of anything.
No.
But I think we already came to a solution for this anyways, right? Kim told
That's
us.
what I was about to say. Like
Kim told us about it.
It wasn't that they were
that matters anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't that they were like being bad, like toxic work environment, as she said.
Yeah.
It's that those workers,
they just must not want to work.
They didn't want to work. They didn't want to work hard enough.
Yeah.
And that's
they
why
must not want to work.
That's why Kim is successful and you work at fucking Vector Cereal. Figure it out.
Sounds like
Be more like Kim.
So bad to even say as a joke, like making fun of Kim.
Because I'm not joking.
Yeah,
you need to
you
work
are.
harder
You
and
say
be
you're
like Kim
joking.
Kardashian. What?
Say you're joking.
I'm not
Take
joking.
it back. Take it back now.
Take it back?
Take it back.
Fine, you don't need to work harder. Fuck everything.
Yeah, work less hard.
Fuck all the
That'll do
establishment.
it.
Stay at home. Quit your job. Fucking play video games unless you're a child watching
love
this.
video
Go to
games.
bed.
Just go to sleep. It's 6 p.m.
Go to sleep.
I don't care if it's 6 p.m. Go to bed. I don't care if it's 12
Yep.
noon.
Also
Go to
PM.
Are we filled in?
I put your email and phone number.
Send it. Is there any like I don't have to pay for anything? I don't have to buy Vector cereal.
Well, you're not putting your credit card.
Would you not wanna buy
read
Vector
the
cereal
contest
anyways?
rules. I haven't read the contest rules. Do I agree to them?
I think you agree.
I mean, do you want to win a fucking bag, man?
I kind of want this Chest Presterfield.
Well, hold on. Who's getting the Chest Presterfield?
It'll be a Cove bag.
Okay.
A shared Cove bag. So anytime you want to go to the gym, you have to rent it out. You have to sign it out.
Well,
Hey, I'm here to
sign
sign
up
out the
sheet.
Chest Presterfield, please.
I'll drive 20 minutes from my home.
Sign it out.
Where there is a gym in my building.
Yeah,
to come grab the bag just to drive back.
Well, yeah, you don't just get to drive back. Though you have to take it in to get how do you clean bags?
Service? Do you get a bag service?
Dry cleaned? Service? I gotta service my bag. My bag needs it. My chest presser. Hey, I'm taking the chest presser field into the shop. You
got a little bit of detailing on it.
Yeah, I gotta tune it up a bit. Well, thanks for playing. Well,
Thanks.
hopefully we win. I don't know.
Wait, what's the question on these bags?
The
Are we just
question
talking
is,
about them, or?
are they cool?
I mean, we signed up for one, so obviously. I mean, like we entered to win one, so
Yeah.
obviously we think that they're cool enough. So we fell for it. Fuck, Vector, you got us. We fell for your pull, even though we flamed it for it, and we gave them free fucking advertising as well.
I had an idea. First of all, what do you think of Vector?
You weren't listening to me then.
Yeah.
If you had an idea, you weren't listening. What did I just say?
I missed the last part. Because of my idea. You're right. You're right.
What's your idea?
No. Tell me what you said.
No.
You said we're giving them free promo, something like that?
I forget already.
I don't want to. If we do get it, that badge is coming off. They can suck it. I'm not putting Vector on my bag. We're finding a way to unstitch that.
Instead,
could you imagine you get the bag and it's just like so sewn on that you just don't even have the option? It's just a hole. They just don't let you take it off.
It looked like they sewed it.
Yeah, I know.
It looked like honestly, the bags look kind of like decent quality.
God
being honest.
damn it, Vector. I
think what would be better.
Bettier.
That's what I meant to say. Bettier. It's the better version of better. The bettier version actually of better.
Yeah,
much bettier. I think instead of trying to take it off, we just make some silly pun name and we like sew our own letters onto either the back side or the front side of the word Vector. So what the word might be, I'm no wordsmith myself.
Yeah, you are.
You're right. Actually, I did get 2 days in a row of getting the word on my second guess, actually.
You're a blacksmith of words.
Kind of nice with it. I'm not sure if you just took it when I said. I said I got it 2 days in a row on the second guess.
Okay.
Do you understand what that means?
Not really. I don't play. I think that's good. Good job.
You need to do more things.
Is good job in order?
Anyways, I'm done.
Good job
I'm done. We're not
good job.
Good.
Hey,
it's condescending now.
I'm proud of you.
It hurts.
You make me proud. You make me proud of you. You're doing to make me proud of me. Of you. Proud of me of you.
You're doing a make me proud to be.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You. Me.
So, what do you think about Vector cereal?
I actually fuck with Vector cereal.
Okay.
That's the wild part.
Okay.
Even before this whole free ad for Vector, I genuinely enjoyed, but not on its own. Mind you, not on its own. On its own, kind of shit.
What do you need it with?
A couple of dried cranberries in that bish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dried cranberries.
I can't tell if you're judging or like on the same vibe.
No, that's just extremely unexpected. I don't know if I've never heard of anyone doing such a thing.
Try it for yourselves at home.
What, is that,
Cove Kings
is that
and
like
Queens.
is that like a general rule of thumb that you use for cereals, or is it just like, you're giving me Vector without dried cranberries? Is that a thing that people do?
No, it's what I do. What like?
Okay, wait.
Haven't you realized that everything I do is there's only one person on the planet who does it is me.
Yeah, like
everything.
Eating pizza backwards. Okay, so this is like one of those things. Okay.
I think it's less abnormal to eat pizza backwards.
You're throwing me. Look me in the eyes. You actually put cranberry in your Vector? Yeah, I don't think it would be bad, and that's not why I'm concerned.
So weird.
But why? How did you get there? How did you start putting cranberry in your
growing
Vector?
up? Okay. There was yogurt and granola and cranberries in my house.
So not Vector.
And also Vector cereal.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention. Yeah, there's also Vector at the store. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Cut that part out. Growing up, there was granola and cranberries and Vector cereal in my house.
Okay. I'm not cutting that out.
Fuck you. I love you. Anyways, I don't know. I just did it.
Okay, no, fine.
I did it, and it tasted good, and so I just kept doing it.
Okay, that's fine. That's good.
I feel like it's
I
not
think it would be
fine.
good. But so do you put that with all of your cereal?
No. Vector.
And you okay.
Well, we're not going to put cranberries in
buy
Raisin
Vector
Bran.
still?
We're not going to put cranberries in Raisin Bran.
You're
know?
right.
Like just
you're right.
Or corn pops, honeycomb. No.
Yeah, you're right.
You know
Cinnamon
what I mean?
Toast Crunch? No.
Come on, think about it. It only goes with Vector.
No, it doesn't only go with Vector.
Name 3 more cereals it goes with.
Granola. Cornflakes.
Fuck, I lost immediately. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. You guys are right. You
Yeah.
guys are right.
You need to go on
Point
Cheerios?
being.
Probably fine. Honey Nut Cheerios and cranberries?
Honey Nut Cheerios and cranberries, but they're so tart.
They're tangy and tart.
Yeah, and Honey Nut Cheerios are so sweet and delicious.
Do you buy Vector still?
Depends if the mood strikes me, but usually no.
What mood do you have to be in to do?
Vector kind of.
Depends if the mood strikes me.
It depends if
I'm feeling a
cranberries
little
at home.
frisky. I might go to the
Depends if I
store
got
and get me
cranberries at
some
home or not.
Vector.
Hey, if I got dry cranberries at home, you know I might get some
So that's what I'm wondering. So I was like thinking like, does he buy Vector and then also decide that he needs to buy cranberry? Because I can't see that being possible.
No.
So you're saying that
Other
when
way around.
you open your cabinet, some craisins. Some craisins are in here. I gotta hit the store. I'm in the mood now. I'm feeling in the mood for some Vector.
It's so. I'm
So not
embarrassed to
true.
say.
It's
I'm
so not
embarrassed to
true
say
is
It's
what it is.
exactly how it works.
Okay.
You actually fucking got me. That's
Well,
why
this is
I'm
my
over
follow-up
here
question.
Stumbled.
So you like Vector?
I do. Well,
Only with cranberry.
only with cranberries.
Okay. Otherwise, it's
It's shite.
oh, it's shite.
It's shite. It's absolute
It's-
fucking piss water. Don't even fucking bring that swill around me. Fuck Vector without cranberries.
We should pitch Vector, see if they can do a cranberry flavored Vector, maybe preloaded.
Yo, hold on. Don't even say that without Vector. Hit us up.
Yeah, that's gonna cost you.
Yo, Vector.
You can't use that.
Vector,
Don't clip that.
We will fucking
Don't you dare clip that.
pump your tires. You can't believe we gave them the fucking
I
cranberry
know.
idea
I'll
for
bleep it
free.
out.
Yeah, bleep that out.
I'll
Bleep that out.
unbleep it.
Listen, if you want to hear,
if you're listening, Kellogg's, I'll unbleep it when the time is right.
Listen.
And you've made a good offer.
our show email's down in the description. Okay, it's covemp@gmail.com.
Yes.
Or is it international?
I don't know.
It's actually internationalshow@gmail.com.
Something
I made
like
it. I should know that. Email us. We will take the fucking Vector sponsor. I'll eat Vector every day with cranberries on
Yeah,
the show.
and not just
Every
the
day.
sponsorship, but also a nice healthy cut in on the new product that you're gonna make.
I'm thinking like
frankly.
70-30 in our favor.
So, yeah, that's
In our favor?
That's yeah. Especially after hearing about how they treat their workers, I'm sure that's a deal they can work out, no problem. That sounds like a great
Listen,
thing.
we know
70-30.
Listen, we know a few business boys. We just get those guys on the
Yeah.
phone, get them to
Yeah.
make a few calls, wear some
Oh, yeah.
suits.
We're all
good.
about the business boys.
We're good. Shout out to all the business boys.
My follow-up question was gonna be,
yeah.
what's the best cereal? There's our question of the day. What is the best cereal?
I want to go last. I've been talking about Vector too long. Cheap, you
I
start
feel
this
like
one.
Veronica will have a strong opinion.
I
on this.
agree.
I'm a big cereal fan.
Yes.
And I love to just stick with some classic granola because there's just so many different ways you can have it.
Interesting.
Fair
You
enough.
know, Craig, I like mine with chocolate chip.
Oh, I know you like it with some chocolate chip.
But you could also do.
You're
you
too
could
excited to say that.
Oh, I know I'm too excited to say that.
I know
That's
you love them
my
chocolate chip.
new cool thing. That's my new cool thing. Oh, I know that
You
do
can't
that
keep
thing.
adding new cool things a week later.
This is my one. Then fine, I'll delete the other one. Delete it.
You never even had another one.
Redacted.
What else? Okay, so granola, chocolate chips. What else are you going for?
You could add craisins.
Hold on. I was about to
Weird.
ask you to put cranberries in your granola.
I've never done it, but I could.
Now
Definitely
she
could.
wants to.
I've had
She
that.
wants
I
to.
I've
could
had
if
that.
I wanted to.
You could.
You can have it like as a topping. You could have it like on
True.
yogurt. You
True.
can have it
Ice
with
cream.
True.
Ice cream. It's just so
Yeah.
versatile, and also I feel healthy when I eat it.
You're not.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing I disagree with here. That shit
I
she
feel like
just said.
that's almost like when you say like what is the best cereal. It's almost like answering cereal because like granola is like
in a lot
the
of cereal.
foundation of cereal almost. It's like where
Well,
it
I
was
love
built
Harvest
upon.
Crunch specifically.
Yeah,
Quick Harvest Crunch,
good.
that is my
original
shit.
too, right? Or do you like
Original.
vanilla?
Original.
Yeah,
Ooh, man, I want some
original
cereal
Orange
now.
Crunch, I know.
I want some cereal.
Okay, what do you got?
Jinx, what are you going?
Okay, well here's the thing. I would put
If you take mine, I'm gonna
cereals
grab.
into two different categories, right? You got,
Sugary and healthy.
Yeah, yes, exactly. You got the cereals that you eat in the morning because you're like, I gotta be on it today.
I gotta
And
do
wa-
some shit
I
today.
want to be feeling like good in the gut.
And then you have
okay?
like
Candy, basically,
Exactly.
yeah.
You have like Saturday morning or like late night snack cereal.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm with
And
you
I-
100%.
If I'm going for like late night snack cereal, I am a absolute sucker for Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Fuck you. You took
Cinnamon
mine.
Toast Crunch.
God damn it.
Cinnamon
CT Crunch.
Cinnamon
Cinnamon.
Toast Crunch is the one. I
Cin-
think for my candy cereals.
Okay.
I don't like the fruity ones. Like Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops can both die for all I
Fruit
care.
Loops though, bro, can die.
In a collapsed house full of built by Kim Kardashian.
Orphan fucking cereal.
No,
ca-
I don't want to talk about
characters.
the orphan.
Tony the
I don't
Tiger
want to talk
as
about
a
the
fucking
hypothetical.
orphan.
I don't want to talk about
Toucan Sam-
hypothetical orphans.
It's
anymore.
cartoon
It's
orphans.
horrible.
It's Toucan Sam and Tony the Tiger as an orphan. As young
This is
Toucan. Samuel.
Trying so hard to steer away from it. You're just dragging me back in the car.
It's cartoon characters. Who's gonna be mad about cartoon character dying? Fucking go.
It's that they're orphan.
Go watch Happy Tree Friends. Okay, grow the fuck
It would
up.
be a horrible experience. I think.
Oh my God, there's 3 minutes left.
Fuck.
I'm supposed to tell you when there's 5.
Okay, well,
I'm also CT Crunch. But since you said that, my number 2 is Corn Pops.
Nice.
For the sugary and for the healthy, Raisin Bran all the way.
Raisin Bran's good.
Love
they got
Raisin
like the
Bran.
slight sugar.
Just the
raisins.
slight sugary and the raisin, but you gotta fucking zoom through that shit. Same.
If it gets
Same with
soggy-
CT Crunch.
I think for a normal healthy, I don't know if this counts. Maybe Honey Nut Cheerios. Does that count? I think that's somewhere in the middle. But I think Honey
I
Nut
agree.
Cheerios are smacking.
I don't think anybody's saying that Honey Nut Cheerios is a sugary cereal. You know?
Yeah.
It does, I think, ride
It's
that
sweet
line.
and it makes the milk taste good, which
does.
is important for me because I like to drink the milk afterwards.
Anyways.
I have a few things. Before we
okay.
wrap up the show. I guess I said I wasn't gonna, but now I kind of want to. We're recording the Neon Streets again.
Oh.
Finally, after months. 2 episodes in the bank. They're coming out hopefully soon if we keep on track here.
Was it because I said that Dizzy was my favorite that you had to go plug it?
Yeah, now it's kind of been brought up.
So
okay?
you're like, go watch it, please come. Well, I guess it's not even.
Listen.
I was
it's
gonna.
audio only.
I was gonna say test actually.
But I will say, if you're looking for something different and you haven't checked it out yet because you're scared, don't be scared. You'll like it, maybe. It's not the end of the world if you don't. Okay, like just try it. Get through the first episode, and then it's probably fun. So give it a try. It's one of my favorite things that we've made. So
Ben and Lee,
shout out.
shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are my favorite part of that podcast. Well, that's not true. I do like you being there too. I enjoy your character. I'm excited to hear the new episodes. If you've
you.
watched this show up until now, all the episodes, you would know I am the number 1 fan. I've been
true.
on the edge of my seat. I'll be fully honest. I re-listened. That's how much I love the show.
Wow.
I re-listened.
And you wouldn't do that. You actively try to make fun of me and make me feel bad about
I do.
stuff,
So this is a really big
Yeah.
moment for me on the show.
It's obviously not for
to
me.
to
you know?
give you hype and gas and say
Yeah.
that you are actually
Huge moment.
an integral part.
Yeah.
Some may say the most important part of that team.
Nah, I don't.
You edit?
Some. Yeah, I do.
A lot of people are saying-
from a technical level. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are saying that.
a lot of people
actually.
are saying that.
No,
Okay, cool. I
um,
like it. I'll take it.
No, but Lee is still my favorite character.
Yeah.
But I do love you as well as a friend and character on the show. So go watch
Okay.
it. That's enough of me fucking pumping those tires. I can't wait for it to come out. Does it come out this week or next week?
Don't know yet. Just stay tuned.
Soon.
Just,
Comes
if
out
you haven't
soon.
even listened yet, then you should just be getting caught up because it's going to start sending and the new episodes are going to be
Any
pretty
other
banging, so-
plugs? What about your guys' fucking? You guys, you plug your IG pic. What plug your guys' IG?
We haven't been doing it.
Okay, never mind.
Well, I did
Cut
it
that part
today,
out.
but-
Yeah, but we've been posting a lot. I feel like we'll save that one for the summer again once
Sure.
we're kicking it up again.
Sure.
Um,
Anything else we gotta do?
I think you were. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no one really cares. But thank you for tuning into the show, obviously. But we're gonna be working on our TikToks and everything again once the timing is right. Like we
Yes.
said, we're in the middle of a lot of stuff right now, and this is the break time during the week where we get to come in here and have a little hee time,
Correct.
like we do.
We always do.
And we're gonna keep doing that until we can do other stuff as well. And the other stuff will be good once things settle down, especially because the freedom to record in a house that's all our own. Oh,
Yeah, you guys don't even
Beautiful.
understand. It's like
beautiful.
I've been like at like a 6 every recording. Like I could have been so much more loud
Oh yeah, you
if
can
I
be
didn't have to.
freaking out.
If I didn't have to
You're gonna be
be
banging
concerned.
off the walls.
Off the
Yeah.
walls. So wait till we're in the new studio. Can't wait. Wow, what serendipitous timing
Yeah.
for us.
Welcome back to the code.